Assem, thanks very much for joining us from Berlin. Just give us some insights, if you can, on particularly the financing markets at the moment across Europe, but also particularly in Germany.
The German market is very functional. So maybe in comparison to other countries, very functional. The competition is quite ferocious. Banks are pushing their risk-weighted assets towards real estate because the other sources of revenues are more fragile, and the bank's problem at the moment is to find the right revenues, long-term revenues if possible. So real estate really then is a logical choice, even for smaller and mid-sized banks. We have the Sparkassen and the Volksbanken, which go into that area more and more, and of course the Landesbanken and ourselves. The country is well banked, and if the question is financing for real estate investments available? Well, yes, definitely, on a general level. Of course, what we need to underline is that there is definitely a disparity between the high quality, low risk projects and the more challenging projects. Let's say if you have a small hotel which you would like to fund, that's going to be a challenge. Or if you need to refinance your small shopping center, out of town shopping center, for example, that might be a challenge. But the grade A office building, the residential portfolio, the food retailer, I don't think that's a challenge to finance these days.
Looking more broadly at the economy, Assem, how do you see that 2020, but particularly going into 2021?
Well, we don't have to forget that, okay, COVID is a trigger of a recession. Just speaking of Germany, we'll probably see a negative growth of minus 6.5%, which is quite severe, which is a very severe crisis. On the other hand, the mechanism in the economy in Germany has resulted in leaving a lot of people still in with their work and buying some time to see the vaccine coming, to see infection rates going down. And that means that we will, fortunately, recover quite a bit of that negative development in 2021. There's some estimates going towards, let's say, 4.5%, which is also, on the other hand, a very big jump forward again. Under the bottom line, we'll remain with a negative sum of let's say, minus 2% in growth rate. And that's going to last a bit longer to get back to ramp up slowly. I personally would expect that 22 and 23 will still be the years where we will catch up that delta which we had suffered through the COVID crisis.
Thanks very much for joining us, Assem.
With great pleasure. Thank you very, very much, Richard.